Welcome to the Business of Style podcast with me, your host, Louisa Gabriel. I'm a personal stylist and image strategist who grew a successful six-figure business, and now I'm educating and empowering other personal stylists and image professionals just like you to do the same. So please keep listening to hear the lessons I've learned and the strategies I've used along the way that are guaranteed to take your personal styling career from side hustle to six figures too. Welcome back to the Business of Style podcast, where we talk about the strategy, the mindset, and the practical steps involved in building a successful personal styling business. In today's episode, I'm actually going to answer a listener question. It was a question that we received for our 100th episode of the podcast, and I thought it made a interesting topic that I'm sure many of you have thought about and are looking for clarification on. So today I'm going to be answering this question from Karina. Karina writes, "Hi, my name is Karina, and I started my luxury styling business about 12 months ago. I've had some clients, which is great, but I know I need to grow and also start charging more for my services. I currently charge a service rate, and I've heard you speak about creating a signature program, but I'm having a hard time doing this because my clients don't really want to learn about their body shape or style personality. They just want someone to shop for them. How can I create a program when they don't want to be part of the process?" Well, Karina, this is such an important question because it highlights one of the biggest misconceptions about signature programs. Many stylists assume that a signature program has to be educational. They imagine it as a step-by-step process where the client learns about body shape, color analysis, wardrobe planning. And that approach works beautifully for some clients, but it is not the only way to create a premium offer. In fact, for those luxury clients, the exact opposite is often true. They're not paying you to teach them how to style themselves. They are paying you so they don't have to think about it at all. And that is where your greatest opportunity lies. So, a signature program is simply a structured premium offer that delivers a clear and valuable transformation. It packages your expertise into a high value experience. That transformation is going to look different depending on who your clients are and who you serve. So, for some clients, that transformation might be learning what silhouettes flatter their body shape, understanding their personal color palette, building confidence in getting dressed each day. For luxury clients, the transformation is usually something very different. It's about saving time, looking impeccable, maybe eliminating decision fatigue, accessing exclusive services, and enjoying a seamless high touch experience. So, if you, Karina, or any of you who are listening have clients that don't want to learn style theory or what their color season is, that is not a problem. It's actually a clue. It tells you exactly what they value. So, luxury clients want outcomes, not information. Your high net worth clients are often incredibly busy. You know, they could be entrepreneurs, they could be executives, they could be public figures, or even just individuals with really demanding social calendars. Their most valuable resource is their time. So they don't want a lesson on whether they're a pear shape or a soft dramatic. They want to know, what should I wear? Where can I get it? Does it fit me perfectly? And can somebody else handle this for me? So, your signature program should really be designed around those priorities. In the luxury market, convenience is what is the luxury. Personalization is luxury. Access is luxury. Discretion is luxury. And above all, a frictionless experience is going to be luxury. So instead of thinking about your offer as a program, a signature program, what I want you to start doing is think of it as a signature experience. The word program really does have that kind of educational feel to it. It makes it very process driven. But the word experience, I feel really kind of feels more elevated and definitely more exclusive. So instead of offering luxury styling package, you might create the executive style concierge or the private wardrobe experience, the elite closet edit, the VIP personal styling membership. The name alone really helps communicate that this is something bespoke and it is premium and potentially what your clients are really looking for. So, what do we want to include in a luxury signature service? Well, your signature experience should combine your styling expertise with complementary services that make your clients' lives easier. Here's some examples for you. So, personal shopping, the foundation of the service. This may include pre selected clothing and accessories for your clients, in store private appointments, home try ons, online selections, seasonal wardrobe updates. Then you could have your tailoring coordination. This is a very valuable add on. You source the clothing and then you coordinate alterations with a trusted tailor. The client simply receives perfectly fitted garments. It could include luxury garment care. So you could partner with a specialist who offers dry cleaning, pressing, repairs, maybe shoe restoration or handbag restoration and cleaning. You could also look at jewelry and accessory rental. This could be ideal if you have the type of clients that are going to galas and weddings or red carpet events. Collaborate with a fine jeweler or luxury accessory rental service. There could be wardrobe archiving and digital closet management. Create a catalog of your client's wardrobe so they always know what they own and what they have. You could add in packing and travel styling. Maybe your luxury client is someone who has a lot of business trips or is just going on vacation a lot of the time. Create complete travel wardrobes and packing lists for those clients. You could even offer a closet maintenance membership. So, quarterly wardrobe refreshers, shopping updates, and ongoing support so they don't have to think about it. So, if you are targeting luxury clients, you have to think of every touch point and make sure that it really feels exceptional. So, imagine a private shopping appointment where a fitting suite is reserved for you and your client. Champagne is served, maybe. Garments, you have them all pre selected, so it saves time. They're waiting for when your client arrives. Maybe tailors are on hand to start the alteration process for your client, and the accessories are already there so you can style them on your client at the appointment. This is going to transform shopping from being seen as an errand into an experience. You could even have a luxury car service, pick up your client and take them to the location. All this kind of thing builds an experience. And when you build that experience, you are then going to be able to justify premium pricing. So, you need to build a trusted network. Luxury clients really do value access. And one of the best ways to enhance your offer is by partnering with other premium service providers. So, this could include your tailors, seamstresses, jewelers, dry cleaners, shoe repair, photographers, beauty professionals, concierge services. Start really thinking and narrowing down what is actually going to be seen as a premium service and something of value for your client. You then become the central point of contact. The client doesn't have to go to all these individual providers. They come straight to you. You're that central point of contact and you arrange it all. Okay. When you save your client from having to coordinate and work with multiple providers, that alone is just so valuable to somebody, especially when they value their time. When stylists try to raise their prices, they often, I think, focus on the hours involved. But you have to remember, luxury clients, they're not really buying your time. They're actually buying things like convenience, expertise, access, taste, confidence, time saved, peace of mind. So that is what makes a signature experience so much more powerful. Why are packages easier to sell than hours? Well, hourly pricing really focuses the attention on the cost of something, right? And a signature experience really focus the attention on value. And that is a very important distinction that we want to make. So when clients see a structured service with very clear deliverables and that luxury presentation all wrapped up in a bow, it feels like a meaningful investment for them to make rather than a series of billable hours. Okay. And this is what allows you to charge significantly more while delivering a much better client experience. If you're unsure what to actually include, then I'd recommend reviewing your recent client work and taking a look at what those clients really wanted and were asking for. Is there something that comes up every single client? What tasks take up the most time? What services naturally complement styling? What would make the process easier for your clients? Your signature offer should package these elements into that seamless styling journey. So, final thoughts for Karina and anybody else out there who is looking at offering luxury services. And even if you're not wanting to go into the luxury side of styling, this can also work for many other niches too. Your clients not wanting to learn about style is not a limitation. It is market intelligence. It tells you that your ideal clients value convenience, they value discretion and an elevated experience. So instead of creating a teaching based program, create that concierge level signature service. Bundle your styling expertise with luxury add-ons such as the tailoring, garment care, jewelry rental, and all the other things that we already talked about. Position yourself not just as a stylist, but as a trusted style concierge. That is how you move beyond charging for your time and those hourly rates and start offering a premium level service that your clients are going to be happy to invest in. So, thank you so much for sending in this question. And if you're listening and you've been wondering how to package your services into a high value offer, remember this: your signature program should always reflect what your clients value most. For some, that is education and learning. For others, it is a transformation without any effort. When you understand what your clients truly want, creating premium offers becomes so much easier. So that's today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. enjoyed today's episode of the Business of Style podcast, then don't forget to hit subscribe so you'll be notified when a new episode is available. And of course, if you're looking for additional training and resources to help you in your career as a personal stylist, then be sure to visit my website, styleacademyintl.com.